um, my chances of having a child was gone. So, my friend's mom passes on Friday. Passed on Friday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Sharon. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Um, Hello, Hustle. So, yeah, like, today is an exceptionally hard day for me. But, I am fortunate enough to still have my mom. So I'm cooking dinner for her tonight, and I got her some stuff. She hates flowers, so I didn't get her any flowers. Hi, Amber. How are you doing, my love? Um, and then I got up early this morning and went to all my homeless camps and dropped off roses to all of the women there. They don't have their children with them. There's two of the women that have their children with them, and they're in a homeless camp. They're not even in like a homeless shelter. They're literally in a camp, like in a tent in the woods. So I brought around roses to everybody and gave everybody some food today. Um, and then tonight I'm gonna cook my mom dinner. I got my mom some gifts, but she just does not like flowers. I love flowers. Hi, Miss Songo. I absolutely love flowers, but I don't have anybody to give me flowers. So I just don't ever get them, but I love them. I'm like, I understand, like, the flowers don't last very long, but they're so pretty. Like, my favorite flower is, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. If you guys can grab your daily heart me's, I would really, really appreciate that. That would really help out a lot. Helps push me out to the FYP. And if you can just tap dance on the screen, I have a gift goal up there. They're a penny. They're the Mother's Day bouquets. Thank you for the populars. Thank you so, so, so much. Thank you. So anyway, thank you. So please go engage with Gigi's last post. Yes, my last post that I have up, it is a new trend that people are doing. It's called like a Cash App trend, right? So it's where you make the video, where I've seen lots of the other creators make a video, and then you yourself, you put your Cash App on there and then see like if anybody sends you anything. But really what it's for is people comment in the comment section, and then especially today on Mother's Day, some people will get Cash Apps. I know personally, however, the most I put on there, the most people that share that video out, whoever shares it out the most, is going to receive a gift from me. But you have to do everything. You have to do all the steps, and that's the only way it's going to work for it to get shared out to everybody, is if you you have to like it, you have to share it, you have to comment, you have to follow, you gotta do all that shit, and you have to in the comments put like Cash App with your Cash App, and then Cash App trend or whatever, so it will hit more people. And then you don't ever know, like, somebody else from another page could pick up your Cash App, and that's the whole thing of the Cash App trend, is like, people are picking up other people's Cash Apps and just sending them things just to be nice. You know what I mean? Not like people aren't begging for it. It's just kind of like doing the next best thing, paying it forward type of thing. So it could be $1, it could be $100, you just never know. But anyway, I have that posted up there. So anyway, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to everybody. Did anybody do anything today, or is anybody having any plans for today? Um, And then we are going to talk. I know yesterday I was talking about Brent, and I know a lot of you guys wanted to hear about the House of Horrors in Houston, Texas. That was, oh my God, that was just like the most craziest thing ever. But we're going to wait for a few other people to come up in here so I don't have to repeat myself. So anyway, if you guys can all please tap dance on the screen, I would really, really appreciate that. And if you haven't grabbed your daily heart me, please, please, please grab your daily heart me. It's 1 penny. It's right up there by my name. Literally the heart that's beside my name. That's all you have to do. Gifts are obviously not required, but they are appreciated. And yeah. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, thank you. God, I hate how my hair looks so flat. I like big hair. I like high hair. Hold on, let me do something. Maybe this will help. You know, we gotta sometimes bend it over and give it a little shake to give it some oomph. There, that helped a little bit. You know, the higher the hair, the closer to God. Have you ever heard that saying? The higher the hair, the closer to God. I think that was in that movie from a long ass time ago, Still Magnolias or something like that. But anyway, so what do we want to talk about today? Does anybody have any look, the only person that is tapping right now is Hustle. And who else is tapping? Whoever else is tapping, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is there only one? There's only one chair? No, there's 2 chairs. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. So, you guys can talk in the comments, that's my biggest thing. I'll sit here and tell you stories for hours, and I know a lot of you guys just enjoy listening to the stories that I tell, because, I tell, my life stories, that all the shit that I've gone through in my life, from being in jail. Oh no, I don't like that kind of hair. That's, God, bad hair day today. Seriously. This is the worst hair day of my life. I'm not happy. Look. I just can't get that. It's just so flat. You see how flat? I need to go spray a can of hairspray like this, and then it'll fall down like that, and then I'll have some volume in it. Hate flat hair. It's my biggest pet peeve is flat hair on me. It just really is. Hello, Anthony. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me? If you're new to me, here's what I talk about in my this is what my page is about, okay? My page is about, I talk about homelessness. I talk about narcissism. I talk about being trafficked. I talk about being raped. I talk about SA. I talk about DV. I talk about addiction. And all of those have a lot of triggers that go with it. So I tell a lot about my prison stories and my jail stories. How innovative, prisoners are. I tell you how we make things in prison and in jail. We can make dice. We can make dildos, put a D in front of that. We can make volleyball nets. We were playing tennis. You could literally make so much stuff. We would make tampons out of pads. You just had to find very innovative way. I tell you all how we made our makeup in jail. But in prison, you can buy your makeup off a commissary. Will I tell you how we made our prison makeup and like the things that we make for food and how we eat it. But if you're new to me, I am a retired criminal. I have 14 years clean, but prior to that, I have been to jail 67 times, and this is not a flex in any way, shape, or form. It's just the truth, and I keep my truth very raw and real. And sometimes I overshare, but it's just the facts. But I've been to jail 67 times through 7 states. I've been to prison, and I've also been to federal prison. Um, Again, I am a retired criminal, and I have 14 years clean, and now I work very closely with addicts that need to get into rehabs. I work on getting them grants and getting them into rehabs that they wouldn't be able to get into because their insurance doesn't cover it or they just don't have insurance. Also, I work very close with my homeless community. I make sure that they are fed and they have clothing and just like for Mother's Day, I just went this morning and went around to the homeless camps and dropped off roses to all the mothers because even though that they are homeless does not mean they're still not a mother. Hi, Boo! Happy Mother's Day! How was your mom? How was your mom, Gina? I hope I've been praying. I don't know if you saw my messages or not. Thank you for the follow, CM. I messaged you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, mustard and ketchup. Thank you so much. I messaged you. I don't know if you saw it, but I was just asking. I was just letting you know I'm still praying for you, and I'm praying for your mom. And I was just, checking in on you, making sure you were doing okay, because I knew for a while there. We have a flash goal. I hate it when TikTok does this. 3 gifters. Okay, we can do that. We need 3 heart poofs from 3 different people. They're a penny. That's the goal. That's easy. She's home from the hospital, but isn't. No, I don't want to battle. Shit.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you for the poof. How are you? Thank
Okay.
you, Nanny. Thank
All right. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy she's home from the hospital.
Okay. أنا عندي هي تقبل ما تقبلش براسها.
All right. I guess we're going to do this. We're going to run this really quick and then I never battle, guys. I went to go turn it off and he freaking showed up. So I hate battling. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. You guys, if we can just tap on the screen, and I hate battling. I truly honestly do. But he just like freaking showed up and I went to go hit the off button for battle and I hit the wrong damn button, so now we're stuck with him. But Gina, did you get your gift? Did you get your box? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to hook you up with all. Thank you, Nanny, for the TikTok blown gum. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. We need one more heart poof for one person for the TikTok flash goal that they gave us. So if somebody, it has to be from 3 different people. It's a penny. It's that little heart poof up there. We just need one from one person. Because it's the TikTok goal that they gave us. So if you have a penny and you can do a poofy, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Gina, did you get your gifts? Did you get your box? I like hooked you the hell up with all the Metacube. I did. Oh my God, girl, you're amazing. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm gonna continue doing that. So Gina, which is Booa's my big brother, got her box. Like Metacube is really expensive. It's like super expensive face care, but I have a lot of shit. And like one of the things that I sent her was like $150 for that face light thing. super fucking expensive. But people who support me and like send me gifts, I send them the stuff back because I get so much shit from the TikTok shop that they send me to do product reviews on, that I send it back out to you guys. Because you guys are spending your hard-earned money on me, so I would like to gift back. So I send the people that, like gift me and things, I send you guys gifts. Says gift isn't available. What? What gift isn't available, Amy? Thank you. What is that? A cotton candy machine? Oh my gosh. I've never seen that. Oh, the gift goal. Oh, for the Mother's Day hearts. The Mother's Day hearts aren't? Try touching on them. See what happens. Oh, yeah, you gotta touch on the actual thing up on. Thank you, Hustle. You have to touch on the actual gold up there. Try touching on that. Because, see, it's being sent right now by Hustle. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. But you don't have to do the goal. You can do something else. It doesn't matter. But anyway, people that gift me, I have so much stuff that the TikTok shop sends me that you can literally tell me what you want. Like, Gina was like, I love Medicube, and she is a big gifter of mine. So, I sent her like a shit ton of Medicube stuff, like all the Medicube. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Boo. That was so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, you literally just tell me what you want, and I get it out to you. Like, Christine was like, I like hair care. Spicy was like, I have like dark circles under my eyes. So, I literally have everything. I have like a bunch of like the motherfucker drops that are like viral right now. I have a lot of those that people like to get. So, I like to send, I like just to, people that support me, I like to support back. And, that's just my thing. Like you guys spend your hard earned money on me. So why can't I give you guys stuff back, So, and I do have a business. I have a boutique. So you don't ever have to worry about, me doing anything crazy with your addresses. Listen to this. So I had thank you, Hustle. I had one of the biggest, like, scammers' addresses, and a T-Page actually asked me if they could pay me for her address. And I was like, no, I can't. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Delusions of grandeur. Oh, nice. The face he made before leaving. I wasn't even paying attention. Was it a rude face? Oh my gosh, Hustle, thank you. You got all the Mother's Day roses. Thank you so, so much. Gina, I'm so happy to see you in here. Like, I was so worried about you because I was sending you messages, but I knew you were going through, something with your mom, so I didn't want to, like, bother you, but I'm sending you messages, I'm praying for you, like, I hope everything is, I hadn't seen you, so I'm like, oh my God, I hope she's okay, so that is, like, a relief off of my shoulders that everything is okay on your end. When he realized how kooky you were. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking hot ass mess express. Listen, if you are not a hot ass mess express, okay, if you are not like a 6-piece missing a nugget, I am not your type of person. Okay, I'm not. Okay. When I tell stories, I squirrel so easily. Like, I'll tell a story and then I'll be like, oh my God, that reminds me of this. And then I'll completely leave that story alone and then go to that story. And then I'll be like, and in the middle of that story, I'll be like, oh, and that reminds me of this. and then I'll go talk about that story, and then I'll piggyback back to the first story I was talking about, and then go back to like this story, and then go back to this story, and then start a whole other story, and then we got like 5 stories going on all at once, and I'm talking like just zigzagging all around the story. It's like you really just gotta stay with me. You really gotta stay with me here, because if not, you will be lost in the sauce. And you think that's how like crazy my mind is inside my head. Like, think about, no, I'm not battling. I hope they give me that thing where I can turn it off. Thank you everybody who helped with that. I hate battling. I really, really do. It's annoying. And I always get people that don't speak English, so you can't even like have a conversation with them. So I just always meet them. Hi, Recovery. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I wonder if there's a sticker I can put up there that says Happy Mother's Day. If you guys haven't grabbed your daily heart me, all I ask, if you tap on the screen and you grab your daily heart me, please. Let's see. Is there a Happy Mother's Day? There's a Valentine's Day. I'll guest star. Valentine's, Christmas, Thanksgiving. There's got to be a Mother's Day in here. Slay. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Oh, story time. Love that. Okay. Story time with Hot Ass Mess Express Gigi. Let's get it. Alright, well, let's just do. Let's do giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Because it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Hi, Cammie Love. How are you? Hello. How are you? You guys, can we please tap on the screen? Okay, so, listen. What do we want to talk about today? I'm going to get off in, like a couple hours to cook my mom dinner, and then I'll be back. I'm doing okay. Both my girls are sick. Oh no! What are they sick with? They have like colds or flus or what? Oh, that's shitty. I'm sorry. So stressful. Yeah, I bet. Because especially when kiddos are sick, they are just like not feeling good. So they're crabby. You know what I mean? They're not feeling good, and it's not their fault. You know, like when we're sick, we're fucking crabby. You know, I'm just like no, my bad. You know. But being a mom when you're sick, like you don't have a choice. Like you have to get up and be a mom. You know. I have no idea. My 1-year-old has a fever of 100.4. My youngest, oh no. Oh, hi Emily. Oh gosh. Do you give them baby Tylenols? Maybe they'll take their temperature down. How old are they? Are they babies or are they churns? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I am doing a giveaway for Mother's Day. So somebody will get a Mother's Day gift. Yes, gonna see if that works. If not, up to the... Oh no! Yeah, how old are they? Why do kids get so sick so easily? You know what I mean? Like, I remember this girl that I worked with, like her kid would always be so sick all the time, and then she would get it, and then she would bring it to everybody else at work, and then we would all... 1 in 11 months. Oh, yeah, you have the Irish twins. I forgot. Little babies. Gosh, those ages, that's got to be hard on you. Listen, to all you moms, like, hats off to you all, okay? I love children. I've always wanted to be a mom. today is a really hard day for me because I don't have children, from the trauma that I got from being trafficked and then getting pew-pewed afterwards. Um, my ability of having children was taken away from me. So this has always been a really, really hard day for me. So, that's why I'm like just trying not to think about it. But I'm still fortunate to have my mom, and I know not everybody is fortunate to have their mom. And like on Father's Day is hard for me because I don't have my dad, but there's people that are fortunate to still have their father. Um, but I really, truly, honestly believe that Mother's Day is also for all the single men too that have to play mom. I put a post up on the Book of Faces. I should have put it on here. I'll probably put it on here at some point. It just says like, happy Mother's Day to the moms and also the single fathers that have to play mom too, because and I say the same thing at Father's Day, like happy Father's Day to all the dads, but also to all the moms that have to play dad. I lost my dad when I was 20. Yeah, Nanny, I lost my dad when I was 23. Hi, Christine. Hello, my love. I was just talking about you. I literally was just talking about you. I think I manifested you. Because I was talking about, like, how I give out gifts to everybody that, like, gift me. And I said, like, Christine told me she wanted, like, hair care products, which she did not send me her address till after I went to the post office, so she's going out on the next run. But everybody else who sent me their addresses in a timely manner, Christine, already got all their packages. So everybody always gets their packages with me. And then you don't have to worry about me like ever doing anything with your address because I use a system that I use for my business, and it literally like locks your address into the computer, and like I just use it to print out labels, so it's not like I'm ever gonna like give it away. I literally have like one of like the biggest scammers on here's address, and had a T page reach out to me and they asked if they could pay me for her address. Thank you, Christine. And I was like, no, why would I do that? There's so much shit on TikTok, like it reminds me of fucking high school. It's like people are like clicked up. Thank you for the heart. Did I say that? I think I said that. I don't know if I said that though. People are clicked up. People have like the mean girl pages. People like they freaking they gang up on people. They make lies about people. I'm gonna go eat while I can. I'll be back. Okay, go eat. Go eat while you can. Go eat. So is anybody doing anything for Mother's Day in here? Or is anybody doing anything for their mom for Mother's Day? Or did your children do anything for you? Or look at this one hair just sticking out. I am not happy about my hair at all. It's very flat today, and I'm not happy. I don't feel confident when my hair is flat. I like high, big hair, okay? Mother's Day is in March here in the UK. Really? I didn't know that. I know like one of my I don't want to say customers because they're not customers to me. They're my family over in my other page where I have my boutique at. I don't like to call them customers because they are 100% my family because they've been with me for years. But one of my girls over there, where'd my phone go? Oh, right here. She lives in Canada, and her Thanksgiving is in like October. Off the subject, LOL, is your hair naturally curly? It's always so pretty. Yeah, it is. but it's not giving me any kind of like height, and it's really making me insecure today. Like really, really insecure. I'm not liking it at all. I really seriously have a notion really quick just to go. I'll be right back. I need to get something. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Already back. See? Back in a flash. You guys didn't even know I was gone. You blinked and I was gone and back. Alright. Let's do something about this hair. Don't be jealous, okay? Because it's a bitch to have this hair. It really is. Dropping shit. Okay. No, I don't want to battle. Okay, just gotta. Don't have a hairdryer or anything. We're just gonna hold it up like this for a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit over here. Alright. Guys, it's driving me crazy. You don't want hair like this, trust me. It's very hard to maintain. Okay. There, that's a little bit better. Okay, there, now. Okay, there. That's a little better. Higher the hair, the closer to God. Okay? Alright, let me put a goal. What do we want to talk about? Does anybody have a certain special something they want to talk about? Let's do... They got... What's a ticket? What is on my lip? Lipstick. Alright. Let's do butterflies. Let's try to get 10 of those. Okay. Does anybody have anything that they want to talk about today? How do you keep your skin so nice? Well, I use a lot of skincare from Go Pure, and also Go Pure and snail mucin. And I want to get the new snake venom, which is supposed to be really, really good for your face. I haven't gotten it yet, but I want to get the snake venom. But the honestly, the snail mucin is the absolute best. Yes, it's snail mucus, but it works the best. It really, truly does. It honestly, truly, truly does. I love snail mucin for my face, obviously. It's awesome. All right. Let's how long have we been live for, guys? We gotta get up into a story. And I don't know, I've been talking about prison stories a lot. And jail stories. So I don't know if we should talk about that today. Okay, we'll talk about the House of Horrors. when I was in Texas, okay? So this is right before I got trafficked, okay? And I own real quick. I am getting ready to talk about everything I talk about is a trigger warning, okay? I'm a walking trigger warning, okay? I'm a walking trigger warning. Everything I talk about is a trigger warning. Hi Stacy, how are you? So what I talk about here, we talk about addiction, we talk about homelessness, we talk about narcissism, we talk about SA. Hi Candy. We talk about DV. We talk about, did I say trafficking? We talk about all kinds of things, okay? We talk about jail stories and prison stories. So a lot of things that I talk about are very triggering for people. Now, I only talk, thank you for the heart me, Candy. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Woo, you just leveled up, Candy. Okay, I see you. Everything I talk about is very triggering. I now only talk about my case that has come about in sub only, and I talk about we also talk about I said SA and DV, but we also talk about being raped in here. But with that being said, I only talk about the trafficking and the raping in sub only because when I talked about it freely on here, thank you for the follow, Amy. I triggered a lot of people, and it was a big thing where, you know, everybody was like, "Hi, Pixie Sticks, happy Mother's Day." I triggered a bunch of people, and that freaking ignited a mean girl page to be like, she's so triggering. Oh my god, I had to stop watching her because she was triggering me so bad. Bitch, scroll up. If I make you feel some kind of way because I'm telling you it's a trigger warning, get the fuck out of here. Protect your mental health. Oh, thank you. You look beautiful as always. You look beautiful as always. So from now on, I only talk about that kind of stuff in subs, but everything else is a free. Thank you for the heart me. Is still a trigger warning, but it's not as bad as because when I tell my stories, you guys, I tell you very, very graphic, very, very detailed things so you can picture it in your head, right? Because that's what I want you to do is when I'm telling you a story, I need you to be able to understand what I'm saying. So I'm trying to give you as many details as possible so you can understand it. And when I'm so descriptive, it's because I've lived it and I've been there and I've done it. And so I get down to the very raw nitty gritty. And it is very triggering for people. So when I was in Houston, this was right when I had gotten out of prison. I had thank you Candy for hearting. We need to get to 10K, and we only have like 10-ish minutes to get to 10K, so we need everybody to get together and tap dance on the screen. I'm gonna help. Whoa. Okay, there we go. We need to tap dance on the screen because we got to get to 10K really, really quickly. But anyway, so this is right after I got out of prison. I had got paroled to my mom. My mom was at the time, she had always been a nurse, an RN at Ohio State, Maine. She started out on the HIV/AIDS unit, and then she ended up getting pricked with a a point. And right then they gave her a bunch of like shots and stuff, and thank God, by the grace of God, she did not end up getting HIV or anything else. Hi, Bricon, my love, how are you? So then she transferred over to the prison ward. And so, because at Ohio State, Maine, they have an entire unit that is just for the prisoners. So my mom worked over there. And then when she was done, like, doing all of that, she then went to being a travel nurse, because she wanted to be, like, in the helicopters and traveling like that. So that's what she did. So at the time she was at, so I was serving time in Ohio in prison at Marysville, and she was now in Texas. She was in Houston, Texas. So when I got out of prison, I got paroled to her. So I had a week. Holy shit, it is hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? Oh my God. I'm like, I turned the temperature down too, but anyway. I might have to go check the thermometer in a minute, because I swear that thermometer, I'll turn it down and then I'll get really hot and I'll go check it and it'll be right back at 78 and I keep it at like 71. But anyway, so she, fuck, it's hot. I can't even concentrate when I'm so hot. Okay, I'm like, why do I live in Florida? I live in the devil's ball sack. Ugh. And I live all the way down by Miami, so it's like, so hot. I'm like, that's so hot. Fuck. Okay, so, anyway, so when I got out of prison, I got paroled to her, and she was in Houston, Texas, but I had a week to get all my shit together, meaning, like, I had to get out of prison, and then I had to get with my parole officer, and then they had to bring it in front of a judge and approve it for me to travel and get my parole transferred from Ohio to Houston, which is, I can't remember now. What is it? Hold on. Shit. I'm having a brain fart. Hold on. Yeah, wait, what's the county? Houston. What's the county? I can't remember. Hamilton? No. Harris. That's what it is. Harris. Where did you get those butterfly hangings behind you and how much? I got them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay. There, and you get like a bunch of them. That was only like a half a sheet, and that one right there doesn't have a wing. So usually when people subscribe, these all have my subscribers' names on them. So when you subscribe, you get a butterfly up there. And I can't find my butterfly paper. I have to go get them because I got to put new names up there. And they come just like that. They come just like that. It's over by like the sticker aisle. But okay, so I had to get everything transferred from where I was at in Marysville, everything transferred over to Harris County. And then I went to Columbus. And when I went to, I know, finally we hit 10K. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No. Right before I went though, like I hit the biggest lick of my life. Like the absolute biggest lick of my entire life. Because when I got out of prison, like my face was clean, meaning like like on the streets, like my face was clean. Meaning like I had never like fucked anybody over. I had never screwed anybody over. I had never like robbed anybody. Like I robbed plenty of people to feed my addiction, but I never robbed like a D-boy or anything, because then that would be like a plug that you fucked up, right? So but right before I went, I hit the biggest freaking lick of my entire life. So when I got out, everyone's like, where are you from? I'm from Ohio. So as soon as I got out, they were like, "Oh my God, gee, you're out, you're out, you're out." Da, 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 da. So it was like a day before I left, somebody asked me if I could get them a key of Girl. And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I can." No, I can't. No, I can't. I have literally been out of the scene for like 5+ years because I just did a prison term. So the people that I used to rock with, I don't have their numbers anymore. And if they probably changed their numbers. Hi, Kimber Love, how are you? They probably changed their numbers by now. So I knew nobody at this point when I got out. You know what I mean? And I didn't even want to fucking know anybody. But I was like, no, yeah, of course I can. Like, yeah. And that, I never, because I was always like the pharmacist, right? So that was my thing. I was always like the pharmacist. How are you, my love? Happy Mother's Day to everybody. So, and not only that, but I never messed with that shit. Never. My thing was always PI double hockey sticks. I hadn't even graduated to boy yet. I was just starting to mess around with it here and there. And so like I wasn't even graduated to like full on boy yet, but I did. But so I'm like, yeah, of course I can. And so I get a whole bunch of flour and I get cornstarch. And okay, so I got the flour and I bricked it up with cornstarch and water. And then I put lidocaine all over it. And then I had got a hold of one of my peoples and got just a little bit of Girl to sprinkle it on it. So when they would test off the top with a little spoon or a knife or whatever they did, it would test positive, right? But as soon as they opened the brick, it was all flour, cornstarch. And a key, that was a lot of money. Like back then it was like 16K that they gave for it. And so no, it was, I think it was like 25. I can't remember now. It was like somewhere between 16 and 25. I don't know. It was something like big. It was a big amount, like thousands of dollars. And it was like I had done the drop. I went, I dropped it. They gave me a Publix bag or like a Walmart bag of like banded money. And I was like, all right. And then I left. And then like 30 minutes later, my phone starts blowing up. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you guys are trying to get over on me right now. Like, I know what I gave you and I know it's good. Like, you guys are trying to get over on me. Nope, absolutely not. And I also knew that they were coming for me. So, I took that money and I went and Pixie, I'm not going to lie to you. I never got out of that place that I was in so quickly. Um, but now that I have this money and now I'm about to go to Houston to somewhere I don't have any connections. I don't know anybody. The entire time that I was in prison, I was doing rugs, okay? Because I could get anything that I possibly wanted in there. So I was still a complete addict at the time. And so as soon as I get out, I get this money and I have to get to Houston. So I hook up with one of my boys that I knew about. It gives me I know. It gives me anxiety thinking about it. Cause I'm like, why would I have done that? You know why? Because I was listen, when you take bars, like your mind, you can do anything. Like when you're on bars, like it makes you steal too. And like I always tell people, like I'm allergic. I cannot take bars. I can't do it because it makes me break out in handcuffs. It really does. I am allergic. It makes me break out into handcuffs every time. Every single one of my charges is because I had done something dumb on bars. And I know, Star, they make you steal. They really truly do. They do. They make you steal. Hi, Allison. They make you, like, seriously, on the bottle, it should say, you know how, like, on a prescription bottle, right? It'll say, like, side effects may cause drowsiness or dizziness. Do not drink alcohol with this. Use care when operating a vehicle or vessel or other machine. And then it should say also, you will break out in handcuffs. Another side effect is it will make you steal. Another side effect is it will make you lose days. Another side effect is it will make you violent. You know what I mean? Like that's what it should be on the bar bottle. I hate them. And so all my charges are from bars because if I never had taken them, I would have never done that dumb shit because I would have been in the right state of my mind. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I thought it was fine to I was all fucked up on bars, and that's when I made that transaction when somebody asked me to get him a key of girl, and I was like, of course I can do that. No, the fuck I can't. I don't even know anybody that messes with that shit. But my eye was like on the eye on the prize, and the prize was that money, and that money was to get my fix, right? Because I knew I had to go to Houston. I had to fly out to Houston, and I only had a week to do all this shit. And so I hooked up with my boy, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of boy. And this was scary for me. So what was scary was for Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Also, by the way, but it was scary because I had to get on a plane with a shit ton of bars. They are XANAX. You know now? Yeah. Thank you, Candy. So, I had to get on a plane and I had a shit ton of boy on me. And I would, first of all, I put it in capsules. I went to GNC and I bought a bunch of vitamins, like vitamin bottles, and I took the capsules apart and then put the boy inside the capsules and put them back together and put them in the GNC bottles. And then I packed them in my luggage. And then I I had to put some on my person because I was flying. I was going to be out for a while. My luggage, I was not going to have my luggage on like the layovers and shit. And I didn't want to be sick. Hi, Tina. How are you, my love? I didn't want to be sick, so I had some pushed up in my girl pocket, if you know what I mean. And I was scared because I had to go through that machine, you know, where they do like that x-ray around you to see if you have anything on you or inside you. But I had the baggies inside of a tampon, and I had the tampon inside of me. So, it was okay. But I was scared. I was scared. I was standing in that machine, and I'm like, and they have dogs there at the airport too. So I'm like, oh God, Jesus. I was fucking scared. And not only that, but I've told you guys this before. Busy Bone, his name's Brian in real life. He is my cousin, and he's the one that took me to the airport. And he stood out so much, like a fucking like crazy. He had on a long ass red fur coat and like these red gator shoes. And I'm like, really? You're really going to take me to the air? Dude, you know what I'm taking with me right now. And you are dropping me off at the airport. Like, you're drawing attention to us. You're literally drawing attention to us. Like, everybody looks at you. Like, you look like a fucking red flashlight, like walking through the airport right now. And, like, we couldn't have been any more obvious. So it was a scary situation. But anyway, so I get to Houston, and that's how I ended up meeting my trafficker. But anyway, we're talking about the House of Horrors. So before Lee ended up kidnapping me and trafficking me, he was like, we were like business partners for the first 2 weeks before he decided to do what he did to me. Because I didn't know anything about this man. All I knew is that I was trying to sell stuff on his turf, and I didn't realize, like, you know, like that was his turf. But he had something completely different than what I had. He had girl and I had boy. So, like, why do you care that I'm over here? Like, I don't have what you have. Like, why do you care that I'm over here? And so before he trafficked me, I've told you guys this before. Like, we were like in a relationship for like 2 weeks, and he would always say like, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Because like when we would go places, he would drop like a bunch of money on shit, and I'm like, no, I don't want to get that. It's too expensive. You know, I don't want to get that. It's too expensive, because I've always lived in the mentality of like, my hugs have always came first. You know, like, so if I'm hungry, or if the car needs gas, I'm gonna ride on E, and I'm gonna ride on E hungry, because I'm gonna get my hugs, because that's just what addicts do, because you have a sick mentality here. And so we had to go do a drop to a house, and I have never ever in my life seen a house like this before. So we walked in, and to this day, like, I cannot get this vision out of my head, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies about it. But we walked in, and there was cobwebs everywhere. Like, in the kitchen, like, there was only one part of that house that they used. Oh God. Just thinking about it gave me the whole like goosebumps. Oh my God. There is only like one piece of the house that they used, and it was like a couch and like another couch, and they were like alcoholics, and so they had like boxes of beer, like empty boxes, like just thrown all over the house. It was like a hoarder's house. That's exactly what it was. It was a hoarder's house, but it had hi Heather, how are you, my love? It had freaking cobwebs that I swear to you on my life, no, I don't want to battle. I swear on my life that if I were standing on one side, you could not see somebody on the other side. That's how thick the cobwebs were. And it was a big house. It had like 5 bedrooms to it, but all the doors were closed because if you opened a door, it was to the ceiling full of shit. Like, not feces, but like junk. Just junk. And I'm like, I don't want to go in that house. And he was like, come on, we got to go in there. And I'm like, I'm not going in there. And I was like, you got me fucked up. I'm not going in there. And he was like, come on, like, I'm going to choke up with him or whatever. And I'm like, fine. And I felt so disgusting. Let me see if I can find a house just so I can give you guys a picture, because I am not describing this house properly. Let me see something. Let me find a picture so I can give you guys like just like a vision. Oh, they even have one in Texas. This is probably the house. I bet it is. It even says Houston, Texas. I bet they did it. This house is awful. Skip the ad. Okay, well, that's not the house. But let's see if it's just gross. Up to 19 million Americans have hoarding disorder. All right, just show me the house. Okay, it's in Richmond, Texas, so we know that's not the house that I went to. But let's see what it looks like inside. Okay. I just need a picture here. Just want a picture. Just a picture. I don't need a whole fucking episode. All right. Well. Oh, okay. Here's something with cobble. Like, okay. Like this. And pause it. But worse. Like this, but way worse. Like 10 times as worse. Hold on. Wait for it. You see all of those? Like that? But a million times worse. Like that makes it seem like it's nothing. Like that makes it seem like it's literally like that was clean compared to that house that I went to. There was so many cobwebs. It was like, I mean, I can't explain it. It was like you could not see. Like it was like in the kitchen, it was like cobwebs to cobwebs, and then cobwebs everywhere all over the house. And then there's like spiders coming down, and there was like roaches everywhere, and there was like mice in there. And And then there was all, and then, but the only thing, it was like, the only thing that was like there was like empty boxes of Bush Light everywhere. Everywhere. It was empty. They were alcoholic hippies. They were hippies. And all they did, they were like, they toked up and sat in this like very disgusting house. And hi, Emily, how are you? Hello, hello. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. It was. I'm like, how do you guys? I asked Leah. I'm like, how do they live like that? He was like, they're just hippies. And I'm like, that's just it? Like, they're just hippies? Like, they had, like, no running water. No. They had electricity because their TV worked. But that was it. Like, there was, like, the floors were all dirt. Like, so dirty. It was, like, inhumane living situations. And, like, I was in your live with your live last night, but I had to go because I was crying. I'm going through oh no! I'm so sorry. Hi, Mike. Do you want to talk about it or no? If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to grab a box and we can talk about it. But if you don't want to talk about it, I understand. I'm so sorry you're going through something. But I'm here for you. And there's a bunch of good people that are in here that are here for you. Hey, I feel the worst. Why? Oh my god, everybody's feeling terrible. Cammy's kids are sick. Emily's going through shit. My boo thing's going through shit. Mike's sick. You're sick? What are you sick with? I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm going through a divorce right now with a chronic cheater who blames. Oh, Emily. Oh my God, girl. We could talk. We can talk, honey. We can talk. Let me tell you something. Turned off the phone. I am just tired. It's a liver thing. You're just tired all the time. Oh. Well, take vitamin B12. It gives you energy. I'm serious, Mike. If you take B12, I promise you'll get energy. But Emily, I was just getting ready to say it, Pixie. You took it right out of my mouth. He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. Let me tell you something. Narcissist men will freaking do that, okay? That's another thing that we talk about on here is narcissism, okay? So, Emily, he is reflecting, okay? He is a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit. And he is trying to put all the blame on you, even though you didn't do shit, just to make you feel belittled and to make him feel like he's a king. Although, like, narcissists, they want to be treated like kings, but they act like toddlers. And you know what? Get that divorce, okay? Get that divorce, and you will feel a million bricks lifted off your freaking shoulders. 6 weeks free from a narc. Yes! High five, Lisa. High five. They have no self-esteem without objects or people to use them for. Yeah. He was in a speed dating live while he was at my house and then went to his mom's and matched with. Oh, shut up. That's disgusting. 30 years of marriage. Oh my God. Lisa, how do you feel? I bet you feel amazing now, don't you? Listen, Emily, look at Lisa. She was in a marriage to a narcissist. I was engaged to a narcissist, okay? If they need to feel control over you at all times. I used to be married to one, and it's no fun. They play they play mind games so bad. Oh my God, Ruby. See, you're not alone, Emily. You're not alone. We have all been there, done that. Ruby was married to one also. It was hell. We were trying to, Jesus, no, I don't want to battle. God, leave me alone. Yes, turn it off. We were trying to make it work for our daughter, but the trust is broken, so he said he wanted to leave. Look, bye. Mom is sleeping every day because she wants to avoid him. I bet. Thank you for the follow. Love your parents. I like that name. Love your parents. Everybody should love their parents unless they're a piece of shit. But Emily, see, I told you you were not alone. Everybody, thank you for the follow, Lisa. Everybody in here has been there, done that, or has experienced it. Did the same, tried for my kids. Best thing I ever did was, see, when he wanted to leave, so I threw his stuff in the hallway and told him, go, bye. And that's the thing, when you tell narcissists to leave, then you're like, go. I don't need you for anything. Like, if anything, you're draining me. You are draining me physically, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You are fucking just draining my soul out of me. And you enjoy it. Like, you get joy off of taking everything out of me. Like, and that's not yours to have. That's mine. And once you get away from that relationship, then you regain everything that he fucking took from you. You get it back. You get your independence back. You get your security back. You get your confidence back. You get the non-control back. You get not being called names. You get not getting hands put on you. You get to be free and live in freedom, and it is a beautiful fucking feeling. And then, here's the kicker. Once they are gone, guess who is going to be crawling back? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. Yes, the fuck they will. Do not give in. Do not give in. Because I gave in a few. Listen, I put my narcissist in freaking jail, and then my dumbass bonded him out that same night. And then I had to go to the DA and drop charges on him. I had to write a letter to the district attorney and the judge saying that I was just being a drama queen and none of that really actually happened, just to get him out. And then they put a restraining order, like him and I couldn't be together. And then I told the judge that, I own my business. I own a business. He has nothing to do with my business at all, okay? But I told the judge that, we own a business together, so we have to be around each other. So the judge lifted that because I was so fucked in my head. The manipulation is real, absolutely. Exactly, because you were the center of their self-esteem. Without them, they have no self-esteem. Absolutely. I've done that too. See? We are lucky to be alive. Yeah, absolutely, Ruby. So serious. That you hit that one right on the head. And you know what? Before I was with Jay, I never even knew what a narcissist was. I had no clue. I never even heard the terminology ever. I never even heard of the terminology until I got with him. And then one of my friends, one of my coworkers, she said, Jay's a narcissist. And I'm like, what's that? And then I went home and I Googled it. And I'm like, everything, all the traits of a narcissist, I was like, check, 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 check. Oh my God, check, check. He's a narcissist. Now with pop psychology, everybody tried. Tired of it. It's like you almost need to avoid. It's like it got to the point where, and they lie. They lie. They're liars. They lie about everything. They freaking lie about everything. They can't tell the truth for nothing. For absolutely nothing. They can't tell the truth if their life depends. They lie about dumb shit too. Like dumb shit. Shit that they don't even need to lie about, they lie about. Like why are you lying about that? Like and then like Jay, he could never keep a job, right? And I went in and I have my doctor write a letter teaching him how to treat me so that I don't unalive. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's serious. Like, and they're know-it-alls. They're know-it-alls that don't know shit. You know what I mean? Like, I know, I got this, I know how to do it. No, you don't. Like, Jay came straight here from New York. He's never experienced a freaking. He is a math teacher. They are moody. Oh my God, so moody. You never know what type of person you're gonna get out of them. You know what I mean? Like it's like walking on eggshells with them. It's like walking on eggshells. You never know what type of person you're gonna get from them. And like Jay was fresh out of New York when I met him. He had never been through a hurricane. And I'm like, we got to put these hurricane shutters up, right? And he's like, yeah, I got this. And I'm like, Jay, you're putting it up there wrong. He's like, I know how to put this up, okay? I did roofing. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, why is it that I can see out the fucking hurricane shutters, Jay? Why is there a big gap like this? That's not supposed to be there, okay? Because you put them on there wrong, because you wouldn't fucking listen to me. And when you try to correct them, and not even in a mean way, okay, you will say, listen, you're putting those on wrong. I know how to do this, okay? I got this. I know how to do this. And then they get so offended that if you try to help them, you never know when they wake up if you're gonna. I know. Like, he used to wake up, and I would be like, because I would have to wake him up and drive him. I would have to drive him to a methadone clinic. So I would wake him up. I'll be like, and I'm like, bitch, I don't have to wake up and drive you there. Okay? Like, I don't have to go there. I don't have to go there. Like, bitch, I take you there. Yeah, I've heard that 100 times. Oh, I know how to do it. I've done it. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, I'm waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning every single day. Take your bitch ass to a freaking clinic, okay? Like, I don't have to do that. Oh, wait, you can't take an Uber, right? Because why? You don't have any money of your own. Okay, right. And when you do get money, you don't ever give it to me for gas. Even though I take your bitch ass everywhere. I'm like, do you think I like to wake up every freaking morning, every damn day, and take your bitch ass to freaking the clinic? No, I don't. I would prefer to sleep in. But now, since you're here, I gotta take your bitch ass everywhere. And now I realized why his mom was like so happy. Nice people you date. I know, Delta. Listen, I have a thing on my forehead, and it's like, if you are a POS, or if you are a loser, or if you are a narcissist, or if you are going to take me for all my financials. Please date me. You know, that's why I don't date. That's why I've stayed single. Because, listen, I can do everything on my own. Well, I put these freaking hurricane shutters up, and I had a torn rotator cuff when I put them up. Yes, it was painful as hell, but I got those bitches up all by myself, and when I did them, this hurricane, I did them fucking right. Better than Jay did them, and Jay's 6'6", 320 pounds. And I did that. So, hi Charla. Hello. You have to change your game picking the wrong players. Yeah, Sassy. But listen, I'm not picking any players except for myself, okay? I don't like relationships. First of all, I don't like relationships. Second of all, I can't do the deal. Okay, I can't do the adult. I am desexualized. I really, truly am. Listen, guys, we have 60 people in here right now. Can we all tap the screen? Gifts are not required, but they are appreciated. I do have a gift goal up there that nobody has got. Not even a one yet. But if you can grab a heart me, or if you can, that's all I ask, is if you tap on the screen, please. Really, all I see is Candy tapping. She is like tapping her little buns off. Literally, that's all I see. Thank you, Mama T, for the heart me. Thank you. Gifts are not required because I'm gonna sit here and talk anyway, but they are appreciated. Happy Mother's Day. I've been on for like going on 2 hours, and I've literally gotten like 5 heart me's. So, and there's 63 people in here, so I am probably going to get off of here because I'm not feeling love. I'm not feeling any love at all. Nobody is showing me love, and I sit up here and I talk about real life, and you're too interesting. Yeah, well, nobody shows me any love, so it's crazy. We got 60 plus people in here, and Candy's like the only person that's tapping. I've had like 5 follow me's with 60 people in here. Not a soul has hit a gift goal yet, so I'm gonna get off here because just don't feel the love. Have a great day. Bye.